Dear brothers and sisters, I'd like to wish everyone a very, very happy birthday for Sant Singh Ji Maharaj. I'm quite sure many of us in this hall were put on the spiritual path through the grace of Sant Singh Ji Maharaj. He brought the purpose of our life into our lives. He wanted us to make sure that this physical life that we have, that we make the best use of it. And when you look at his life, all his life, his attention was on trying to ignite the love of God in each and every one that he met. And so when you look at his life from early on, it was a life in which he cared, in which he would help others through the great pandemic of that time, where people would be afraid to even go near those relatives who were either very sick or who would physically pass away. He met a group of people who could help people out. At a young age, he would go to hospitals and help others. And so when we look at his life was always one of giving and giving and giving. He would always talk about us recognizing the importance of this life, and for us to be able to put the spiritual aspect of our life right in front of us. He would talk many times about the spiritual health, being well as being the cornerstone of our physical, our mental and emotional states to be healthy too. And so when we look at his life was one in which he spent many hours in meditation to be able to connect with the Creator. And many times he would talk about the night being a jungle, the night being one in which we can know God. And there are examples from his life where he would meditate all night long so that his attention would be on God. For him, the day was to be able to deal with the responsibilities of the physical life, and the night was all his to be able to focus on God. And so when we look at his life, he searched, and he searched and he searched and he searched for a path to know God. And after searching for many years, he found Hazur Baba Savan Singh Ji Maharaj, who guided him into the mysteries of the beyond. And so much of what we see in the life of Sant Singh Ji Maharaj was to take these teachings of knowing ourselves, these teachings of being one with God, and through the grace of Hazur Baba Savan Singh Ji Maharaj, to be able to first not only experience the joys of being with the divine power within, the joys of experiencing the divine light and sound, the joys of rising above physical body consciousness, but also as he experienced that, he wanted to share them with others. It wasn't that he had those experiences that he would keep them to himself and enjoy for himself. He wanted others to benefit from them. And so when we look at his life, time and time again he would talk about the grace of his spiritual master, Hazur Baba Savan Singh Ji Maharaj. And he would always talk about that everything that he has came through the grace of Hazur, the guidance that he got in his life, and then that guidance led him to take the spiritual path to many souls all around the world. He wrote many books on spirituality, which were translated into many, many languages. He opened hundreds of centers where people could come and learn about the spiritual path. He had 3 world tours where he traveled out of India to other parts of Asia, and then he traveled to Europe and America, South America, many, many different parts of the world he traveled to. His teachings got to every nook and corner of the world. And so as we look at his life today, I'd like to share some verses written by Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj about Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj. In the writings of Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj, we find those aspects of the life of Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj which as the average person might not be able to understand or have witnessed them. So, so this poem was written on the birth anniversary of Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj. And so in the first verse here, Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj saying, he says, आओ मिलजुल कर मनाएं जश्न इस्तकबाल का, आज है योम विलादत हजरत कृपाल का. So when we translate this into English, let us come together and celebrate his reception. For today is the birthday of Sant Kripal. So he's talking about, this is a day of great celebration for all of us. Let us celebrate his birth. Let us celebrate that he came into this physical world. Let us celebrate that he was sent by God to help each and every one of us. And let us celebrate all that he gave us and all the guidance that we received. And in the next verses, he started to talk about the gains that we all got. And in the next verse, he's saying, Uska nagma aaj har ek kalbe insani mein hai. Roshni har ek janib wajme ruhani mein hai. Roshni har ek janib wajme ruhani mein hai. So when this translates into English, it's today his melody resounds in every human heart. Today his melody resounds in every human heart. His light illumines spiritual assemblies in all corners of the world. And so through this verse, Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is telling us that the celestial music or the light and sound of God, all the creative power which brought all creation to being, Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj had us hear it. It reverberates in each one of us, but we are unable to connect with it. So he made the connection by opening our spiritual eye so that we were able to experience the divine light and the divine sound within. And so this is why he's saying today his melody resounds in every human heart. So everyone who came in touch with him, everyone who Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj initiated, he opened their inner eyes so that they can contact this divine melody which is going 24 hours a day within each and every one of us. And then he says his light illumines spiritual assemblies in all corners of the world. Like today, there are thousand people celebrating the birth of Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj in all corners of the world, in every part of the world. And so Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is telling us that as people gather together, it's his light illumines spiritual assemblies. It's not just words, it's not just reading. It's the divine light which engulfs everyone who's there. It's the divine light which uplifts them from the physical to the divine. It's the divine light which acts within everyone, but we are unable to connect with it. So through his help, we found that connection, and as we practice meditation on a regular basis, then we experience that light at all times, and that is what happens in various satsangs. The word satsang means to be with truth. But it's not like you go to satsang and you listen to an audio tape or a videotape these days, or you hear someone talk about the teachings, or you read from the writings of great saints. is the upliftment of a soul, is the stirring of a soul, is the rising of a soul to the eye focus, so that we can be uplifted into regions beyond. That's why we go to satsang. We can read the books in our home. We can watch the videos in our home. But when we go to satsang, there's the presence of the spiritual master in the satsang, and that is what uplifts us. And so Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is telling us that his light illumines spiritual assemblies in all corners of the world. That it is his grace and his light which makes us experience the divine light within. And so this is why so much emphasis over the years has been placed on attending satsangs, on physically being in the satsang, because when we are physically in a satsang, whether the spiritual master is physically there or not, the attention or the light of the spiritual master is there. And it's that light that helps us be uplifted, so that we are on the spiritual path stronger and stronger and stronger. We all need that boost. When we are working in the world, when we are spending our day-to-day life and taking care of all other things, the hues of the world get on us. So when we come to a satsang, then we charge again, so our attention, which should be on God, is like refocused. And our connection with the divine power gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And in the next verse, Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj saying, ये बताया उसने हर एक दिल के अरमा एक हैं. ये बताया उसने हर एक दिल के अरमा एक हैं. उसने समझाया कि दुनिया भर के इंसान एक हैं. So this translates into English as he revealed that every heart has the same yearning. He revealed that every heart has the same yearning. He taught that all human beings in this world are one. So he taught all human beings in this world are one. So Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is saying that he revealed that every heart has the same yearning. And what is that yearning that we all have? We could be living in one culture, we could live in one country, our education levels could be different, but all our yearning is the same. And that yearning in each heart is to know ourselves and to know God. And so Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is telling us that Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj is the one who revealed what a yearning is. That he, like on our own, we generally don't know what the purpose of life is. We grow up, our parents are teaching us the language of wherever we're born, and as we grow up, we go to school, we learn activities of the world outside, then we pass from school, we get jobs and start to work, then we get married and have children, we're taking care of them, and life just goes on, and we really don't know what the purpose of life is. Why are we here? So Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is saying, Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj revealed that every heart has the same yearning, so every heart has the same goal. And that is to find the merger of a soul and God. The first we know who we are, that we are not the body, we are not the mind, we are not our emotions, we are soul. And then to know God, to have the soul merge in God, to be one with God. And then he's saying he taught that all human beings in this world are one. And what is interesting, the science today is telling the same thing too. The Genome Project said the same thing, that more than 99% of all of us are one and the same. Okay. And so on the outside we might look different, on the inside we're all one and the same. And so here Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj is saying that Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj taught us we're all one and the same. And so we should deal with everyone with humility, with love, and know that we're all at the same level. And so, one of the easiest principles that Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj talked about was be good, do good, be one. So this is talking about be one. Understand that we're all one, that we're all one and the same. And in the next verse, he's talking about doing good and being good. He says, आओ सब इंसानियत की राह पर मिलकर चलें ताकि बागे दहर के सारे सजर फूलें फलें. So when we translate that into English, it is, let us all come and walk together on the virtuous path of godly life. Let us all come and walk together on the virtuous path of godly life, so that all the trees of the garden of this world may bloom and blossom. So Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj, on the birthday of Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj, is encouraging each and every one of us that we should walk together. Let us come and walk together. Let us know we're all one and the same. Let's walk in the same direction. Oh, what direction does he want us to take? On the virtuous path of godly life. A life of truthfulness, a life of non-violence, a life of humility, a life of love for all, a life of purity, a life of selfless service, a life of compassion, a virtuous life. So he's saying, let us all come and walk together on the virtuous path of godly life, and that's what godly life is all about. To understand that we're all here to help each other. We're all one and the same, and to live this life in a virtuous manner, to inculcate the virtues in our own life. And then he says, so that all the trees of the garden of this world may bloom and blossom. So he's saying, so every living form which is here would bloom and blossom and would fulfill the purpose of us being in this world. So this verse, he's talking about be good and do good. Like be virtuous, inculcate the virtues in your life, and then do good things in your life so that you help others. You're leading a life in which love comes to others, in which you have compassion, if you live truthfully. And so Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj, through these verses, is letting us understand the principle of be good, do good, and be one, which Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj would talk about. He would also talk about another few words to let us know how we should live. He said, Ek bano, nek bano. He says, Ek bano, be one with God, and to be one with God, you need to be virtuous. And so, when we look at the teachings of Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj, and as we celebrate his birthday in many different parts of the world today, let us remember why he came into this world. He came here to guide us out of the shackles of our mind. He came here to make us understand who we truly are. He came here so he could connect us with the divine light and sound of God so that we could propel and get to our true home, which is such kind of the region of all truth, so that we could merge with the Creator. He came here to get us off the wheel of transmigration. So as we celebrate his birthday, he would, time and time again, he would say, if you love me, keep my commandments. And his commandment was to meditate, meditate, and meditate. So let us meditate for a few minutes as we are all connecting here from all different parts of the world. Please sit as comfortably as you can. Close your eyes very gently, just like you close them when you go to sleep. Your eyeball should be straight, focus 8 to 10 inches in front of you. And as you close your eyes, those of you who have been initiated in the mysteries of the beyond, please do a Simran. And those of you who are new here, repeat any name of God that you feel comfortable with. This repetition of God's name should be done mentally and not out loud. I pray to God Almighty and to the three great spiritual masters of the past century, Hazur Baba Sawan Singh Ji Maharaj, Param Sant Kripal Singh Ji Maharaj, and Dayal Purush Sant Darshan Singh Ji Maharaj, to help each and every one of us connect with the divine power within and to have us experience the divine light of God within ourselves. We'll be sitting for a few minutes. I'll be getting out of this meditative state at that time, and my best wishes are with each and every one of you. Please leave off. Please leave off.